Hi guys, welcome to the stage 9, which is the Build Your Dream entrepreneurship class using book own by copyright by McGraw-Hill. This is Building Your Dream class. This chapter is the 12th editions in terms of copyright is owned by McGraw-Hill. So I'm gonna start this step by step. Okay. All right. Let me just put it here in the middle, a little bit low, so I can use it here. So in this particular chapter, we have about five objectives. What are the five objectives? Number one, describe the sales process. This develop sales strategy addressing opportunity challenges. Number three, identify the components and effective sales presentations. Four, creative strategy including the sales. And number five, leverage value customer service. So when I used to work in Asia, a company called Sigma Batara. I was a VP for the stockbroking firm, institutional sales. Most of my sales actually is in institutional sales, mutual funds from Temasek, GIC, Morgan Stanley Asset Management, Templeton, all these kind of things. All the mutual fund managers in Hong Kong as well as in US, from Barclay Investment Management to College Retirement Endowment Fund in New York, and some other people. So this is what I've done in the past uh, during my practice as a salesperson. So what is the sales process? Being prepared. Ensure your branding and visual identity are professional looking. That's number one. You must have an updated website. You must dress professionally. That's the key part. When you're doing sales, you have to dress professionally using a complete wardrobe. Okay. Leave a copy of your brochure and documentations and the detailed outlines, and of course, send a personal thank you note after that. And then, in terms of generating leads, you're gonna work with your consultants. Offer referrals reward to any current customers, write for an established publications, participate in any user forum, and use cold calling. I used to do a lot of cold callings here, so I got a list of fund managers. There's a book, and I buy that book, and I start cold calling in terms of institutional sales from for Asian capital market there. That's it works actually. 10 reasons why the startups fail. What are the 10 reasons? Number one, unmet customer needs, misunderstood human requirements, lack cultural awareness, misplaced care, lack of training of own people, mismanagement of funds, lack of quality of product and services, improper documentations, client access to your business, and inappropriate marketing strategy. That's the thing, right? What are the things? The sales of the stages of sales funnel. Okay, explore. This is what you need to do. For example, explore and refine. For example, I have a list of fund managers. I explore and refine. What are the things that I need to focus on? People that invest in emerging market funds, capital market, emerging market, capital market. So I explore and refine, and then find the leads. For example, put a specific area. Let's say I want to focus on people, investors that are coming from New York. So I focus on that one, find the lead. For example, I find a lead called Smith Barney Capital Management. So that's the one, and I find the leads, and then do the vet, do a co-create solutions, negotiate agreement, and provide ongoing after-sales support. So that's what I do in the past. Sales 5 objective is organize all prospective activities. It causes salesperson to focus effort on maintaining constant flow of new business, provide objective way of distributing, as well as means of avoiding the fear of rejection and resultant procrastinations. Note the calls in the sales pass. Prepare for before making calls. This is a standard practice for sales persons. I did this about 30 years ago, doing sales cold calls. Write down what you want to say. Practice over and over, and start with someone you know in terms of cold calls. The gatekeepers are the receptionists or admin assistant that assist decision makers and screen the calls. Approach them positively. Usually the secretary, executive secretary, do that. So you have to approach them nicely. Explain benefit of your business, ask for the appointment, and as well as get the contact information. The gatekeeper, we call it, mostly if you deal with the fund managers, you have to pass through their assistant, investment officer, or you go to their executive secretary. Getting target client through social sellings, that's number one. Did you clean your target list? Did you have that your target list? Assess the profile of your target clients. Do you locate somebody you can refer to target clients, connect to target clients in social communities, and do a connection to social communities. Okay, this is one of the things that you can do in social sellings. Okay, for example, if I want to sell samosa and my target market are mostly South Asian community, so then I need to focus on that social sellings. Okay, let's say if I want to say Hakka food, Hakka restaurant, I want to set up that kind of food, then I have to create that social selling through the connection of the people who like the taste of the Hakka food. Developing a strategy. Okay, sales messages need to be consistent across all sales channels and make sure the target audience is appropriate for your product or services. Your sales cycle process need to be replicable as well. What are the type of sales business strategy? Business enhancement inbound sales strategy can be a green solutions, sustainable solution, or community-based solutions. Most of the time, what I've done in the past is community-based solutions and sustainable solutions. The green solutions are the newest one because of the renewable energy. For example, people have tendency to do green electric vehicle, power generated through sun and wind strategy. That's the new trend in the 21st century. This urban sales strategy, understanding your market landscape with clear focus on your target audience will result in the sales solution that customize your clients. That's basically the key, customizing. Overcoming sales objection. What are the type of sales objection? Number one, I'm too busy to meet you. The timing is not right. Your pricing doesn't work for us. Maybe your price is too high. What makes you different from your competitors? Okay, a good example. When I was a customer, I love motorcycle example. About 10 years ago, when the first Indian motorcycle come to Canada, after they bought by Polaris, they set up their business in Canada here. Every time there is a road, there's a convention or show for the motorcycle industry, the Indian price is about 35 to 40,000 per motorcycle. That is too high at the time. That's 20 years ago, right? So nobody would like to buy that kind of motorcycle because it's too expensive. Nobody wants to buy it. It's price but 50% higher than the Harley Davidson. So after that they realized that nobody buy it, and they lower the price by 10 grand, compete with Harley. So the market is there. So that's the key part. The pricing doesn't work for us. That's the key part. Another good example is Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson, the price is very high, and they have been struggling and struggling all the time in Indian market. So now what happens? They left the market there. Why? Nobody buy it because the price is too high. Another types of sales objection. We don't know who you are. Already working with a supplier. Have to get approval or discuss with the others, or we don't need it. This is the key part. How to get approval. Sometimes when I was institutional sales, there's an approved broker list. That is key part. You have to go to the panel to be an approved broker list. That's create a lot of admin work. Effective sales presentations. Outline your presentation by writing down your objective. Know your who the decision maker is. Okay, that's the key part. You need to find out who are the decision maker to be able to close your deal. Develop a schedule for completion of your presentations. And then, what should be accomplished in your presentation? Build rapport to a customer, demonstrate the product to the client, ask your questions, answer the questions, ask for the business. That's the key part. Okay? If you want to get something from your clients, focus, let's say you're focused on selling a stock market, a stock emerging market for Asia. So you need to focus on that. Build customer, give product, find the best stock that to be buy. Okay, closing strategies. You must be one who is controlling and directing. Don't expect customer to know what to do. Stay in control and follow up with the customer. Every 30 days is somewhat. Okay, always follow up. That's the key part. Closing sales. Now or never closes, sharp angle, summary closes, takeaway closes, soft closes. These type are the closing cells of the thing that you have. Okay. Account management, a common mistake to avoid when managing accounts is forgetting to identify the indicators of losing a customer. Sales is not important anymore, or your clients buy because of you. Okay, these are common mistake to avoid in managing the account. Nine account management mistake to avoid. What are the things that need to avoid? Number one, too much follow up. Do not call every time, every day. It's gonna piss your customer off. The buyer feels sold, or the customer does not feel understood. Too much dead air, letting companies outdo you, majoring in minors, placing their own interests above your own interests, protecting those of the customer. And number eight, irrelevant marketing overload and lack of expertise. That's the key part. You do not send too many emails, do not call too many much. A good example, every single day, ever since I live in Canada, there is always a call of duct cleaning service. Every single day. That's a good example. A lot of cold calls. Sir, almost every one day I receive 4, 5, 6 phone call just on duct cleaning. That is one of the most annoying things that you do not want to do that. You can always block it, right? But you do oversold it is no good. 5, must have installer for salespeople willing to work in small company or non-established company, ability to multitask. You must have a good listening skill, embrace the idea of being product developers, and be a team player for those rather than lone wolves. Okay? Customer service can be difference between you and your competitor. Ask yourself, how would you like to be treated by someone you have brought something from, and go from there. And for the most part, technical people should not be part of your support unless needed in solving the problem because you are too technical. You don't need that one. Little things to count on customer service. Help your customer, greet your customer, listen to your customer, be transparent, and take responsibility. And then the post-pandemic customer is prioritizing the customer. Number 2, establishing personal connections, provide consistent high-quality service. And number 4, leverage after-sales service, empower your team, and solicit the act. Let me just close this one and just Rogi, reward customers, address issue promptly, provide excellent training to your staff, and maintain transparency. Okay? Managing your time. Plan your day, start your day earlier, don't let distractions get in the way, take a break, and delegate. That's the key part in managing your time. So, in the summary side, describe your sales process. In this particular chapter, describe your sales process. Sales process is what business owner want to do in closing the sales. You have to strategically prepare to close the sales and follow the recommendation and general leads, understand the stages and the sales pipeline. And this is chapter 2, sales strategy. Main component of sales is consistent sales manager, target the right audience, use sales cycles that need to be replicable. And then common sales objection these are the things that you will receive. Okay. And then in terms of chapter summary, the components in effective sales presentations, from building a rapport and asking questions to ask for business. Okay. And then for chapter summary 4, create a strategy to close sale. Make sure you should be able to control and direct, give the prospect options, and make them help to make decision as to get what their business is. Okay. Chapter summary 4. There are many types of sales closes, either now and never closes, to the soft closes, or takeaway closes, or question closes, to the assumption closes. These are the several closing. And then leverage or the value of customer service. Without customer, you need to get help to make decisions, greet your customer by name, listen to your customer, be transparent, and take responsibility. So managing your time is the key part. Time management include planning your day, starting your day, don't get distracted, taking a break, and delegations. That's the key part. So every day, every single day, you need to be able to manage your time. That's basically what it is. This concludes this particular chapter of sales strategy. So again, I'm going to load this in YouTube and provide an edit puzzle related to this chapter. Thank you for watching.